Today is the 1st of September and welcome to Megatrade 101 video presentation on the foreign exchange market. Today we have 5 competitive charts. On a 4-hourly basis, where we had the euro dollar, cable, the euro pound, the cross rates on a 4-hourly chart, the US dollar Canadian, as well as the New Zealand dollar. This analysis is in support of our market view dated also the 1st of September. However, this market movement that we're looking at right now live is considered one of the little more volatile market, especially with reports coming out from the UK where the PMI report was basically 9 months low, which prompted the pound to move lower, and where investors and traders basically shifted most of their investments in the euro dollar as a flight to quality with a deteriorating US dollar index working at 82.75 level at this time. As we mentioned earlier in our report, that there would be some volatility that would be building up towards the middle of the week. And today, since it's Wednesday in Asia, the euro, looking at it here on the 4-hourly chart, has made a high of 128.12. However, the cable, when you look at it here, barely moved in such a way where most of the bullishness on the euro pound rather has improved with enough volumes and momentum higher when you look at it comparatively speaking between the euro and the pound's movement on a 4-hourly basis. Looking at it now, since the euro has accelerated higher and the pound basically just sitting there at 1.5387 right now, and with a high of 1.5412 coming from a low of 153.36. This movement with the euro versus the pound is also in relationship with the dollar's moving lower in the most recent report from UK, which prompted the euro pound cross rate to move higher now, and it made a high at 0.8323 coming from a low of 82.59. However, this prices is facing a slight resistance on an intraday basis, and that's the reason why it has corrected slightly. However, if you look at it on a daily basis, it has touched the 0.8323 resistance price on a day-to-day basis, where the moving average on a 21-day movement is at 0.8320, and that's the reason why you're finding some intraday resistance at these prices. However, the volumes are still high, the momentum is high, as well as the price movement, comparatively speaking, with the euro versus the pound in itself has enough room to move higher, and that's the reason why it prompted us to buy on the way up, which is a more likely scenario, or the case may be, when it's at around the moving average of 0.8225, which is a logical strategy to buy on the way up rather than buying on the way down. But because there's enough momentum and volumes which prompted us to buy on the way higher when we already have substantial profit. Although if you look at it, the increments here at 82.24, 82.53, and 82.82, which basically has a smaller increment, although it looks substantial. But with the price right now at 0.8316, then it is indeed substantial, because you're nearing at least 100 pips from the price of entry. But however, if you've got three substantial quantity or leverage that you have made on the long positions on the euro pound cross rate, then it would really be substantial. However, there is still enough momentum as we look at it, and the relative strength of the euro pound is much heavier than that of the Canadian dollar, where it is already in a corrective stage, working at 1.0595 with a low of 1.0585 slightly. As long as this consolidation of price support price level would not go down, but the extension that we may see would be around 1.05, even 10, around this area, where it may try to correct together with the New Zealand dollar. Although on the New Zealand dollar it has moved higher to 0.7082 from a low of 0.7023, and looking at it on a daily basis now, let's see if we can get it here. There is still enough room to move higher, although this configuration of candlestick bars would still indicate on a daily basis that it can still move higher, although the range here is at 50% from its previous high at 0.7143, and looking at it on a weekly basis, this formation would simply move higher in the near term with a possible low of 0.6964. However, we do anticipate that this movement is only a correction. Together with the Canadian dollar, if we look at it on a daily basis, its price of 1.0593 is resting on a good psychological support price level. Well, we'd like to keep this short for now, simply because it's a live market and we're still in the market with basically 4 positions live. So we would like to take a pause, and we just wanted to present this configurations of comparative charts for you to be able to at least share what we already have. And good luck to your trades, and have a pleasant day.